Good evening. We're starting with breaking news. We have just confirmed the man accused of sneaking into Phoenix Elementary School and assaulting a 10-year-old girl is actually a former student who attended that school from 2012 to 2015.
Now, according to a letter sent to parents at Orangewood Elementary School today, the man entered through the interior lobby door, which was unlocked, and walked in with a student who was tardy. Welcome to 12 News at 5. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. How on earth did a convicted sex offender reportedly get into an elementary school when he should have been behind bars?
12 News journalist Sean Rice is asking leaders at Washington Elementary School District for answers. But Sean, did any of these leaders want to sit down and talk about this?
Yeah, Mark Kariba, good evening to you both. Today I sent emails and phone calls to these four members of the Washington Elementary School District Board. They have many schools, including Orangewood Elementary School. I got responses from two people. Top left is Board President Kyle Clayton. He declined our request to have a conversation about this, citing an ongoing investigation. And bottom left is Bill Adams, board member. He told me he wanted to speak with us, but said he could not, again citing that ongoing investigation. Now, the district just informed us of the student being of this person being a former student. We also know that a staff member is also on administrative leave because of this, but the questions on his history do not end there. For the latter part of this week, students at Orangewood Elementary School in Central Phoenix saw an enhanced police presence on campus. Wednesday, Phoenix police say 25-year-old Abel Gabla snuck in behind a student, claimed he was a doctor, and took a young girl into an empty classroom and sexually assaulted her.
It seems like nobody was really paying attention to him. And because of that, he continued to violate the terms of his probation, and ultimately he ended up victimizing another child in the community.
12 News has previously exposed Gabla's criminal history, stints on probation at the federal and state court levels, and repeated violations that never resulted in any prison time. His questionable past doesn't end there. In a statement to 12 News, Immigrations and Customs Enforcement tells us that he is a native and citizen of Liberia. That's a country in Africa. ICE says they are unable to take action on him until his current case is adjudicated. Back in 2019, it's the earliest record of Gabla picking up a criminal charge. Court records say Border Patrol agents caught him trying to transport migrants from down in Sierra Vista up here to Phoenix for money. Federal prosecutors offered him a plea deal, reducing his charge to what is called misprison of a felony. He would then be sentenced to 5 years on probation. He was never deported, even after this felony conviction, and local attorney Josh Colesrud explains the likely reason why.
If he pleads guilty to human smuggling, it's an automatic deportation. That is, there's no discretion for the immigration judge. He has to be removed from the country. So what the U.S. Attorney's Office does sometimes is they allow a defendant to plead guilty to what's called misprison of a felony, which is just a generic felony that does not require automatic removal from the United States. And that's what happened here.
In an interesting twist, the probation department here in Maricopa County said Gabla is, quote, legally residing in the U.S. as a permanent resident and may live and work here in the U.S. However, if Gabla were to be convicted of a felony offense, he may, quote, be amenable to removal proceedings. It's concluded he was eligible for arrest on immigration violations.
ICE always has the authority to put what's called an immigration hold or detainer on any defendant who's not a U.S. citizen.
It's unclear at this time why that was never done. ICE also will not say how this man obtained legal status, whether that be a work visa, a green card, an asylum claim, or something else. When we asked why the public could not know that information, ICE told us it was due to privacy.
ICE is prohibited from disclosing any information about a person's status in the country. It's a privacy concern, and they guard it just like the IRS guards tax information.
And the bottom line here is someone who is not a U.S. citizen and is currently on probation at both the state and federal levels was in a position to allegedly sexually assault an innocent Phoenix teen this week. How could this possibly happen? It's a question we will continue to press for answers on. Mark.
Sean, thanks.